Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everything in between. It is July 6th, 2011, and here we are at voice practice number 11. Wow. Just keeps on going, doesn't it? Let's see. I am Tanya. Gotta get used to that. Anyway, in your earlier chosen name kind of fluctuates a bit. Anyway, so Sun Tzu's The Art of War. Another reading today. We will get a bit farther today. Perhaps finish with the section Apologies for War, and you know, there's a long bibliography that I really don't feel like reading through, especially the footnotes. Well, yeah. So I'm just going to skip right to the actual chapters after that, because this is boring. Okay. And as always, the text is from Project Gutenberg, your source for all ancient atom copyright works. Okay. So, let's see, more voice practice. I guess, I don't know, I guess I haven't been narrating enough about what I've been doing. I've been trying to bring it down a little, so I'm trying to work more than anything on just my resonance to try to decrease that or eliminate that. And, can you eliminate resonance? I'm thinking physics, I'm sorry. I'm distracted like that. I can't help it, I'm an engineer. Anyway, so let's see. So we got, a little more Sun Tzu's tonight, and tomorrow, more Sun Tzu, Sun Tzu, Sun Tzu, and Sun Tzu. As always, drink plenty of water. It's your friend. And have multiple glasses ready. So, as always, prepare, get that going, and let's start. And let's be off. Sorry, long day. Alright. So, we're picking right up where we left off. We sort of left off right in the middle of a paragraph last time. We were saying, but now at any rate it has come about, the members of the governing class are quite afraid of enlarging on military topics, or do so only in a shamefaced manner, and if any are bold enough to discuss the subject, they are at once set down as eccentric individuals of coarse and brutal propensities. Okay, that's what we're doing. So, hello, Tanya here. Tanya. This is an extraordinary instance in which, through sheer lack of reasoning, men had happily lose sight of fundamental principles. When the Duke of Shu was minister under Chen Wang, he regulated ceremonies and made music and venerated the arts of scholarship and learning. Yet when the barbarians of River High revolted, he sallied forth and chastised them. Sallied forth! When Confucius held office under the Duke of Lu, and a meeting was convened at Xiaku, he said, if pacific negotiations are in progress, warlike pretensions should be made beforehand. He rebuked and shamed the Marquis of Qi, who cowered under him and dared not proceed to violence. How can it be said that these two great sages had no knowledge of military matters? We have seen that the great Shu side held Sun Tzu in high esteem. He also appeals to the authority of the classics. Our master Confucius, answering Duke Ling of Wei, said, I have never studied Duke Ling, gong, ling, randa, ling. Yeah, I'm going to hell. Anyway, Duke Ling of Wei said, I have never studied matters connected with armies and battalions. Replying to Kyung and Wunsu, he said, I have not been instructed about buff coats and weapons, but if we turn to the meeting of Xiaku, we find that he had used armed force against the men of light, so that the Marquis of Qi was overawed. Again, when the inhabitants of P revolted, they ordered his officers to attack him, whereupon They were defeated and fled in confusion. Confusion and Confucius. Aww. He once uttered the words, "If I fight, I conquered. I conquered." And John Yu said, "The sage exercises both civil and military functions. Can it be a fact that Confucius never studied or received instruction in the art of war? We can only say that he did not specially choose matters connected with armies and fighting to be the subject of his teaching." Oh, that is hard. Let's see if I can finish this paragraph. Woo! The state, woo! Confucius said, "I am unversed in military matters." Wait, Sun Tzu, the editor of Sun Tzu, wrote in similar vein, similar strain. Confucius said, "I am unversed in military matters." He also said, "If I fight, I conquer." Confucius ordered ceremonies and regulated music. Now war constitutes one of the 5 classes of state ceremonial, and must not be treated as an independent branch of study. Hence the words, "I am not unversed in," must be taken to mean that there are things which even an inspired teacher does not know. Those who have led an army and devised stratagems must learn the art of war. But if one can command the services of a good general like Sun Tzu, who was employed by Wu Tzu, there is no need to learn it himself. Hence the remark added by Confucius, "If I fight, I conquer." The men of the present day, however, willfully interpret the words of Confucius in their narrowest sense, and as though they are meant that books on the art of war were not worth reading. With blind persistency they adduce the example of Shaku, who adored over his father's books to no purpose, as a proof that all military theories are useless. Again, seeing the books on war have to be of such things as opportunism in designing plans and conversation of spies, they hold that the art is immoral and worthy of a sage. These people ignore the fact that the studies of our scholars and civil administrators, of our officials, also require steady application and practice before the efficacy is reached. The ancients were practiced particularly chary of allowing mere novices to watch their work. Weapons were painful, and fighting perilous, and useful unless the general is in constant practice, and useless unless the general is in constant practice. He ought not to hazard other men's lives in battle. Hence, it's essential that Sun Tzu's 13 chapters should be studied. Zhang Lang used to instruct his nephew Qi in the art of war. Qi got a rough idea of the practice. He ought not to hazard other men. She got a rough idea of the art in its general bearings, but would not pursue his studies to their proper outcome. The consequences being that he was finally defeated and overthrown. He did not realize that the tricks and artifices of war are beyond verbal computation. Du Hyung and Song King Yin of Tzu were brought to destruction by their misplaced humanity. The treacherous and underhanded nature of war necessitates the use of guile and stratagem suited to the occasion. There is a case on record of Confucius himself having violated an extorted oath. He also of his having left the Sung state in disguise. Can we then recklessly arraign Sun Tzu for disregarding both truth and honesty? Bibliography. Following the oldest Chinese treatise for after Sun Tzu, notes on each have been drawn principally from the Zhu Qiu Qian Su Qian Ming Lun. And that is why we are not going to read the bibliography.
Alright. That is hard work. So, that should do it for tonight. Tomorrow, after 11 practices and 2 weeks, or however long it's been, we will finally, at long last, get to the actual words of Sun Tzu. So, if he existed, as we established earlier in my wonderful falsetto. But yeah, we'll get there. It's a long road, so these videos I'm just here to make a fool of myself a bit, practice a bit, maybe inspire others if I actually eventually achieve some results. But we shall see. As always, I'm Tanya, signing off, and if you have any questions, let me know. Comments, flames, and hate mail. Well, whatever. I do not care. Send emails, carrier pigeons, smoke signals, telepathy, anything. Just fun. So, I'll see you all later, and good night, and good luck.